Hi everybody, my name is Johanna. I'm from Mexico and I want to tell you about my experience when I was in San Gil and what I decided to do after being there. So I went to San Gil to train. My name is Johanna, I'm from Mexico, I'm 21 years old and I'm half Greek, half Mexican. I've been a Scientologist for 5 years, but I actually started to go up the bridge around 1 year and a half ago. I had gotten Dianetics Book 1 auditing for a while, and then I came to Mexico City Ideal Org, and that's when it all started, and it became amazing. So, like in September of this year, I decided to go to San Gil, and like train to be an auditor and co-audit to clear. So first, I went into the SRD, and well, I haven't finished it, but I started it, and each process was amazing. But then I started to look at certain things, and being in this area and being in this space in St. Gil, I started to realize a lot of things. And the first thing is that I realized that CIHOR members are amazing, like amazing. Like I was in shock about how great they are and how much they help and the time that they take to do what they do. So I started to realize a lot of things that made me decide to join the Sea Org. And I want to tell you about that because before I had never thought about it. Like every time a person came to me to ask me like, are you interested in the Sea Org? I was like, no, no thank you. And this was because I created a business that helped me enough so that I could go up the bridge and also like have time and disseminate people and do a lot of things. But then when I was in St. Gil, I started to write my goals, like just my goals. And I realized that everything that I was doing, which was like try to make as much money as I can so that I can donate to the IAS, everything was so that we could have a clear planet. And so I was very like, yeah, this is what I want to do. I want a clear planet. That's basically what I want. I want a drug-free world. I want people who know their human rights. And I want a clear planet. I want to live in this amazing planet, but clear. And then I also realized that I had been hearing about the Sea Org from people, not from L. Ron Hubbard. So I just started to read about it from him. And I started to read different books and different lectures. And that's when I thought, wow, this is amazing. Like, the goal of the Sea Org is huge. And I always, since I was little, I always wanted to be a hero and I always wanted to help a lot of people. So when I started to read about the Sea Org from LRH, that's when I realized this was something very important, and I started to have so much admiration for the people of the Sea Org. I also realized, I used to think, oh no, it's a billion-year contract. And I realized that if we clear the planet quickly, who cares about years? So, and if we are Thetans, so why do we care about time? So I was like, I don't care about time, I don't care about years, I'm gonna do it. After that, I realized that I actually wanted to have 5 kids, and I was making the money in order to be able to do that. But then I realized that if I want other people to have a future with kids that are happy, I needed to help. I needed to do something, okay? So I decided to join the Sea Org in order to help other people so that they would have kids too, and they would live happy, and it would be amazing. And then I realized that since I was little, I wanted to be a superhero, and that the true heroes of the story are the Sea Org members. Like, they're amazing. Like, if you have met, if you have been to an advanced org, or if you have met Sea Org members, you are like, wow, these are superhumans. Like, these are superheroes. And I always wanted to be a superhero, so I decided to be one. And I also realized that I really wanted to work in a team that is ethical, that is very productive, that is working, that is organized. And I saw in the Sea Org like how organized, how ethical, how incredible they are, and that they have a same purpose, and it's to clear the planet. And I have never seen, and in the whole time of history, there has never been a group that is doing that and that is helping so much. And so yeah, I really wanted to be part of that group because it's just so amazing. Like, and then I also realized that helping others was what made me happier. Like, just seeing someone be better and feel better is just so amazing. Like, and because of what you did, and yeah, knowing that you can help someone is amazing. So I also realized that SEAL members have so much. Didn't have like nice clothes or anything, but they are amazing. Like, they live in beautiful places, they have beautiful houses, and like they are at cost all the time. And I decided I didn't want to be an effect ever, and I wanted to be at cost all the time. So being part of a group that pushes you to be like that is amazing. And then I realized that LRH, David Miscavige, and all the people that I admire the most, they are CR members. So if I wanted to be like them, I needed to be a CR member. And yeah, I really want to help like them. When I got to meet David Miscavige twice in St. Hill, and when I saw him, I was like, I need to help him. I don't know how, but I really need to help him. And I realized I needed to stop thinking and just start doing. And I decided. And then I realized that whatever I needed to handle to join the Sea Org, I could. I just needed to say I wanted to join the Sea Org, and then they would help me, and they are helping. Like, because I have a business of 6,000 people that I grew in 2 years, and like I need to obviously give that to someone, and I came up with the idea of who to give it to, and like what to do, and how to put it in power and everything perfect, so that I could give my business to someone else. I realized that I could do so much outside of the Sea Org, so I could do much more inside of the Sea Org, because I would have a team supporting what I was doing and just focus with me 100% on making this planet a better place. And then I also realized, I used to think that Sea Org members don't go up the bridge, but then I realized they are the ones making sure each of us goes up the bridge, okay? And thanks to them, we have the OT levels. And of course you can go up the bridge if you're a Sea Org member. There's people outside the Sea Org that don't go up the bridge, and there's people inside the Sea Org that don't go up the bridge. But there's people inside the Sea Org that go all the way to the top, and there's people outside the Sea Org that go all the way to the top. So I'm gonna go up the bridge, inside or outside. So I decided it was gonna be inside, so I could also be helping others to go up the bridge. And lastly, well, I just decided to sign the contract, and it has been the best decision I've ever taken. I'm very happy to be able to help all of you, and yes, this is the best. I can't wait to start. I will see all of you very soon at FLAG, and then I will also see you maybe at the AO in LATAM, in Mexico, the first Latin American advanced organization, and I'm very happy to start. So this is what I learned in St. Hill, and this is what I'm doing now. So if you want to be a hero of this story, maybe it's time for you to start asking if you can join the Sea Org too. You should. Bye.